I think we can all agree by now that Sora has earned the title Master in his own ways. Whether or not that was through the countless of times that he has saved the worlds, or it was to be able to save his friends' lives, he's proven to us again and again that he is capable. What does it truly mean to be a master of the Keyblade? If it hadn't been for the things that Sora has done, wouldn't the cast not be here anymore? One thing that it means to be a master is that you need to have a full understanding of what it means to be a leader and knowing the laws of each world by protecting them in their order, which we could see for the many of times some of Sora's friends have tried to tell him about. And it has been explained in the past, but I think Sora has a great understanding of this. Even if he has had comedical mishaps blurting out that he is from somewhere else, he always catches himself from fully compromising his situation. He does know what it means to be a leader, and that's evident with this scene here. Sora's speech is very important because it shows the growth of somebody who was only at the age of 15 years old understanding way more than what most Keyblade wielders did at the time. Not to mention he's also self-taught. So the question is now, if that's what it takes to be a master, why hasn't Sora gained the title yet? While I myself don't think the word means all that much to be of higher of importance, just for the sake of argument, there's another key factor here to look at. And that's exploring Sora's darkness. Something that has happened with Xehanort and Dark Road not really letting anybody know what's going on, to how Terra failed his Mark of Mastery test for showing the darkness he held within himself, to even Riku battling his self and losing all self-control, but then taming it in the end and proving his worth and going into the light. While Sora doesn't necessarily use dark powers in cutscenes, the forms throughout the series are canon, and they have deeper meaning of what Sora holds within him. Anti-form has been stated by Nomura to only serve purpose to abusing dry forms in a gameplay sense, but a question was asked by somebody in a Famitsu interview for Kingdom Hearts 2, and he had said, "Does anti-form originate from when Sora turned into a Heartless?" With Nomura even confirming, also in a story sense, this is exactly the case. Throughout the series though, we've all heard the saying from villains to give into the darkness, and then we've had villains like Xehanort or Xemnas wanting to use Sora as a puppet to complete Kingdom Hearts, or almost take him as a vessel, and there's truly a reason for that. We can also see this with Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 3 to push Sora over the edge by taking Kairi and saying this.
You require motivation.
When this does end up happening, it causes Sora yet again to put himself first before he would others. By abusing the power of waking after the final fight is over, he wanted to set things right this time. But by doing this, it costed him yet again. When Sora will make leaps for others, it is also damaging for his person and his safety for being a big role that he plays in being a guardian of light, or just generally a protector of the worlds. He also has had something that has been a part of him, unlike Anti-Form, where it has been stated to be a part of the origins of when Sora turned into a Heartless. We have now Rage Form, where Nomura has gone ahead to say, while it is based on Anti-Form, Rage Form is just purely Sora's anger. Why this is important? Well, it all goes back to self-control. When Sora loses something important when he is faced with major threat, his anger can get the best of him, and he will throw everything away, even his own life, even if it means winning at the end of the day. And that's something to look into when going into Kingdom Hearts 4. And with going into this game, Sora is now alone with unfamiliar faces. He doesn't have the hands to hold telling him how he needs to do things a specific way, and it can help him better realize of more of who he is without that help in finding his own way forward. Mastery of self-control and one's emotions. I kind of believe in some parts of the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, it already does show change in Sora when he awakens. Whether this is the beginning of the game or not, Sora isn't freaking out, or he isn't panicked about where his friends are, or where he is at. He seems very confident in fighting the darkness, and he is more than willing to help people, even if it means that he's alone. I think Riku gave him that push to acknowledge that he doesn't need his friends to be strong in a mental capacity nor strength capacity. He believes in him along with everyone else, even if they aren't with one another. And that's what I believe that has changed in Sora now. Not only just that, but we could see in the trailer Sora is more bonded with his Keyblade, having the chain, and while I see a better mastery over the Kingdom Key, only masters have shown in the past to use bond of chains, such as Odin, Xehanort, Ericus, Aqua, and hell, even Terra at one point in 0.2, and he's never even been dubbed a master. My point at the end of the day here is that this game is going to be a very major one for Sora for changing who he is as a person, because he's going to have to think critically by himself and not with the help of others. even if it comes to a premise of just the people inside of your heart, it's from the point of where Sora just physically is alone and has to make these decisions by himself. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Sora's going to battle the darkness within himself? Or do you think that he's going to become a Keyblade Master in Kingdom Hearts 4? Let me know down in the comments below. But anyways guys, I have been Final RPG, and I'll be seeing you guys later.